Welcome to my channel. My name is Silenthia, and I'm a mom who's trying to get her family to financial freedom. I have a part-time job. I also have an Etsy shop with Iamcassiejbudgets&vlogs. I'll link our shop as well as our freebies down below so you can grab them if you'd like. Also, for the month of August, I did join a collaboration of ladies where we're supporting each other's YouTube channels. So I will link all of those ladies so you can check them out. Today, we're going to work on our high priority envelopes, stuffing my wallet, as well as my savings challenges. Thank you guys for all of your support on Friday's video. I am going to continue trying to save as much as I can. I do have some goals that I really need to try to meet in the next couple of weeks, but you know, I just feel like at this point, whatever I can do is a win. So let's count up what we have today. We have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2. $102 is what we're working with today, you guys. Yeah. So I usually set aside a specific amount of money for my expense envelopes. But what I decided today is that, once again, just like last week, I made it through the week, you guys. Was it hard? Yes, it was. But I figured if I could sacrifice my $10, I could increase my savings a little bit more than I originally intended. That way, when I take some time off, it won't be that big of a deal because I'll be more prepared for it. So I'm sacrificing mommy again. She's going back off to the side. She's not going in the wallet. I will say, when you typically give yourself some spending money, even if it is just $10 a week, it makes a huge difference. I'm hoping to one day, at some point in the future, get to a point where I can put $10 in 1 week, not spend it, and then add another $10 and not spend it, and kind of get my spending envelope to a nice chunk, and then I can just do whatever. You know, that's what I was thinking. It would be worth it if I could just not spend it. But I give it to myself for those little guilty pleasures, and I think it's very important to not deprive yourself of the things that you like or want if you're able to provide them. Like, don't, you know, put yourself in debt for coffee, you know what I mean? But, you know, if you can spare, you know, in your budget $10, then I say go for it. Let's add $20 to gas, which once again has been working perfectly fine for me. I did have a little issue with the gas while I had family staying with me, but we were able to get that back on track. All right, for my kitty, we're going to go ahead and add $10 there. And last week we did go ahead and take care of the shots and the paperwork and everything that I needed to do for him. So yay, go us being responsible. Last week kicked my booty. I was not expecting to be so exhausted from working those extra shifts like that back to back. Yeah, I usually spread them out, and I usually am a little bit more wiser with it, but it was either take them at that time or don't take them. So that's why I was like, oh, I have to take them. All right, $10 going into household. I do need to grab some things. Still trying to replenish what we had before. It is very weird seeing the empty spaces from, you know, when you, kind of stockpile, not really stockpile, but kind of put things, a little bit of a cushion per se, instead of having, you know, just 12 rolls of tissue, you have 24, things like that. So it's empty. So that was really strange. So I have to work on getting that built back up. Miscellaneous is laundry, and we do need to make sure we have our money for laundry. We usually go on Tuesday or Wednesdays. I think, judging from the baskets at this point on Sunday, I will be able to, I think we'll be able to go on Wednesday with dollar days. My kiddos are, you know, going back to school tomorrow, and I just want to make sure everything's in order. So when are your kiddos going back to school? Are they already back in school? I know some of the districts already started. They were live last week. So some of the parents were strolling into work talking about how they dropped off their kids at school and they were so excited about it. All right, so we have a couple of savings challenges that we need to work on. Let's start with, how about we start with our IOU, because we want to get that out of the way. This is a Bohemian set, which you can get from S&C Budget Creations, which is my shop with Iamcassiejbudgets&vlogs. $6 is my IOU, and let's see how much. I'm gonna have to pull this out. So this savings challenge does not come hole punch, so this is not necessary, but I just decided I wanted mine in a binder because I'm special. Okay, so we have $5. $5. Should we stuff $5, complete this savings challenge, and then do another scratch off? How about this? What we'll do, before I get all excited and ahead of myself, we're going to add the $6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so I have $22 here. Okay, perfect. And now what I can do is I can update my IOU, right? Because this makes sense. If we update the IOU to $5, which was the number we scratched off, we can come back to this savings challenge and stuff the $5 if we have it left over. If not, then we'll just leave it for Friday. My goal is to come back on Friday, you guys. That's why I'm saying Friday. All right. Yes, this savings challenge you can definitely get in SNC Budget Creations. How about we work on the freebie? This is the freebie from SNC Budget Creations collaboration that I told you we are supporting each other's YouTube channels. This freebie you'll see the ladies working on, or at least showing it in their videos. Okay. So I adjusted mine. It's not necessary to do all the jazz that I'm doing. The amounts that were listed on here were a little bit higher than my budget would allow, or what I felt comfortable playing with. So I figured since I'm going to be working on this all month, I still wanted to make it where maybe I'll be able to finish it. I don't know. We'll see. My kitty's at the door hollering. Okay, so all I need to do, roll my dice here, and then I'll choose, oh, move that coin. Let's choose here 3 and 4. 3, 4. Now, once I choose my space, I just choose a dice and I roll it. If it's an even, or if it's an odd number, it's a 1. If it's an even number, then it's a 2. Even. $2. Okay, maybe I need to roll the other dice. Okay, perfect. So let's see here. We're going to choose a spot. 1 and 1. 1 and 1 is already taken. 1 and 4. 1 and 4, $3. So every time I land on the nails is $3. Whoa. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. Let's see here. 6 and 3. 6, 3 nails. Okay, so this 6 and 3, I'm gonna do it because whew, the sooner I get rid of those nails, the sooner I can stop stressing about them. Okay. We have a few more dollars. I have a couple more savings challenges I want to work on. 6 and 4. 6, 4 here. Okay, okay. Let's see. I'm rolling this one. Come on. Odd number. 3 odd. Okay. So $1. Let's see. 4 and 3. 4 and 3 here. Okay. And odd number. 1. Okay. All right. Okay. This is looking good. You see how much progress I'm making already? I like it a lot. Doing it this way, it makes me feel like I may accomplish completing it, because look at all this progress already. All right. So we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 today. That's a good chunk of, okay, okay. All right. Now we have 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Perfect. $24 is what I have saved so far. And this would be a mystery at the end of all of this because I don't know what I'm going to roll. And I thought about making it just random 1 and 2, but I feel like rolling the dice is a little bit more fun. Okay, let's set this back over here. You've done your job. This savings challenge I did purchase from Iamcassiejbudgets&vlogs Kofi shop, which I will link her channel down below, and I'll try to snag her Kofi too. I was meaning to do that last week, and hopefully by the time you see this video, I have updated it. So that way you can have access to it. This is the Happy Birthday Queen savings challenge that I've been really excited to do, and for those of you who weren't aware, I got a special gift, and a young lady who follows my channel and comments, she sent me some cash to get my savings challenge started, and now that it's started, we're going to keep going with it. We're in a place now where we're committed. We are committed. So each circle is $2, and so how about we roll the dice, and we will see what we are going to stuff. Should I roll? Because the most it could be really is $12 if I roll two dice, right? Let's see. $4. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go ahead and color them in while we're doing this. 2, 4. All right, should we roll again? Let's roll one more time. Let's roll a few more times. 5, so that's... All right, so that's $5. All right, so we can color in 2, 4, and 5 is half. What else? Let's see. 8. Okay, that changes things. 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right. Should we just add $1 or? Ooh. No, let's not do it. Let's. Okay, calm down. I'm trying to complete these savings challenges as fast as I can, as best as I can, because like I mentioned over and over, I'm taking some time off and I need to prepare for that. I'm not prepared. We're going to go ahead and add this cash today. We have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17 is what we're adding today. Okay, now let's see how much we have in total. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I have $35? Okay, so with some encouragement, a minor push, shall we say, from Miss Loki Sully, I'm making progress, so thank you. I appreciate you saying, hey, you know, go ahead and get that started. Go ahead. Now I'm in there, right? I'm committed. Okay, I have to work on it. All right, so we need to, okay, so we have 20 something dollars. Okay, I'm making the executive decision to stuff the $5 for my Bohemian. We are completing the savings challenge today, which means that when it's time to take some time off, I will have some cash to work with. And that is part of the reason I'm pushing so hard for these savings. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, $27. And I need to, let's erase. Where's my eraser? Who has my eraser? Okay, I found it. All right, so since we've gone ahead and did this $5, I just use a magic eraser because this is laminated. And actually, this is from Iamcassiejbudgets&vlogs memberships. So check them out. Okay. Completed. Boom. I think I will move this one to the front, but let's start. I started on this side last time. I'm making such a big fuss about things, Silynthiac. What do we have here? $5. Okay. $5. Okay. I have a vacuum right there, you guys, but I'm just so, I don't know the word, fill in the blank. Yeah, okay. We're gonna add $5. We're gonna add $5. And now we'll do an IOU. Unless it's $1. Is it $1? No, 3. Oh. Okay, I kind of feel like we should do this $3, but I don't know what my amounts are on my other savings challenge. But the closer I get to this savings challenge, then I know, okay, I can work on putting that money towards what I need when I take my time off. We're doing it. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense to me to push it along as best I can. This definitely needs to be an IOU now because I still have my Librarian savings challenge that I am working on. All right, $2. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, we're going to switch up. All right, so that's $10. So we should have 5, 10. Okay. Now let's be for real now. 4. Okay, when you see that you have cash, swiping my savings challenge across the room. Okay, when you see that you have cash, you're like, okay, I have cash. But let's calm down here. We probably could finish it. I don't know. It says $24, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to do an IOU of $4. So we should have a total of $10 because we're going to do an IOU of 4. And this saving challenge from S&C Budget Creations, once again, I will link it down below so you can grab it if you'd like. We're going to put this $10 here. And then be prepared on Friday to stuff $4 to our IOU. And then hopefully complete this savings challenge so that way I can have it for when it's time to chillax and not punch the clock. Okay, next up, we have our Librarian savings challenge. All right, so let's do this. For our Librarian savings challenge, we are going to add $1, $2, $3, $4. And let's grab this here. We're adding 4. because the last $5 I planned to put into my Baddie Bankroll Savings Challenge, which I will pull out in a moment. All right, so for our Librarian Savings Challenge, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, $35. Okay. I like these savings challenges. This one, there's no IOU. Whatever you have, stuff it. Let's say the last number is a 6 and you only have 5, then you have to work on an IOU. But guess what? It's not a constant issue, the IOU. Okay, and lastly, we're going to work on our Baddie Bankroll Savings Challenge. And I believe for August, I wanted to put $5. Yes, 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 I can see it there. So we're going to add this $5 today. This savings challenge, I'm just trying to complete by December. That way I can take some extra time off during Christmas break to be with my kiddos. So one of the things I've really decided is very important for me moving forward, that I would commit to myself, that I would take time for myself. There didn't need to be a specific reason, but that if I wanted to, I would at least attempt to take time for myself. I don't work in a job that is very strenuous. I don't take it home with me. It's not complicated. There's no drama and chaos and all that. However, it is nice to just not be focused on solely working. So that's why I figured this savings challenge would help me get a week of PTO. And that's why I wanted to do it. All right, adding $5 here, and we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16 for this savings challenge so far for the month of August. Now, this is a year-long monthly savings challenge because you'll see the months listed there and the amounts of how much you can save each savings challenge. My kitty's at the door. Okay, but what I wanted to make sure to do is I wanted to complete them all. So I am working on the other months that have already passed this year simultaneously. Oh, I wish I had another dollar. I don't have another dollar. Ooh. No, I better not take it from laundry. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it from laundry. I'm going to put $1 into my February. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't try this at home, children. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we're just going to take $1. Put this laundry cash back. There we have it. We're adding $1 for February. This is a good thing about the savings challenges. There's higher amounts, lower amounts, very, very low income friendly. Even without any changes, it's very friendly for low income. I will be doing the sum method wherever I need to, which is adding the numbers together. In total for February, which only needs $4 more to be completed, $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11. Okay. So we did complete January last month and we completed July. So hopefully we can finish February and August this month, maybe even get into March. We'll see. I don't want to start September until September, but if I'm able to continue on, listen, I'm going to try to push through as fast as I can, as strong as I possibly can come through with these savings challenges. I want to do that. Once again, like I said, I have small goals, and it's to sustain my desire to have some time off. I encourage you, if you're able to take some time off. People think, oh, I can't take time. Don't it out. My job won't allow for me to take just a couple days unless I save the time with my PTO, and I don't manage to do that. I don't get a lot of time. So, but what they do offer is a time off where you can leave from work, but it is a minimum of 2 weeks. I'm glad it's that way. I mean, it's, obviously some people are like, what am I going to do for 2 weeks? I just need a week off. But if we can take 2 weeks off and your job's like, hey, yeah, if you need time off, take time off. That's why I have to figure out how to cover 2 weeks. But I enjoy the time that I spend away from that job, and just having time for me. Sometimes I don't do anything at all. Sometimes I push really hard to try to figure out my life and all that, but for the most part, it's just enjoying time. So if you see me working very hard on these savings challenges, it's usually so that way I can have something special for me, which is a time. I didn't really prepare for my birthday and my son's birthday off, but I don't really need a lot of gas once I'm on my little break. I don't need spending money once I'm on my little break. The only thing I really need to focus on is getting my baby some flowers for his grave, and that's it. And then I'm good to go. I might take my kiddos out to the sushi spot that coworkers told me about, but we'll see about that. Anyway, I can go on and talk to you all about my goals, my plans, my dreams, my aspirations, and all the things, but we're gonna move on from this. Right now, we've finished our baddie bankroll. We stuffed our baddie bankroll. We did not finish it. Stuffed our baddie bankroll. Also our Librarian set, which you can find in SilynthiaC Budget Creations. And what else did we do? Oh, Bohemian. Yes, we worked on. Okay, and we finished. We completed one. Yes. Okay, I do need to figure out something too. I see a lot of people doing the ding, ding, ding that Donna created, and I really need to get into that, where I have an envelope where when I complete a savings challenge, I add $1. But you guys, I use my savings challenges money as soon as it goes in here. It has a purpose. I'm not just saving to save at this point in my life, but hopefully one day I will. All right, and our Happy Birthday Queen, which you can find in Cassie J's Kofi shop, and then the freebie link down below for the month of August. Grab it and make adjustments, you guys. I keep saying it's so important. Make adjustments. Do these savings challenges however it works for you. It makes it fun, and then also you can just participate and not feel like, oh man, I can't do that. You can. You just have to figure out how you're going to do it. Even if it means saving pennies, quarters, dimes, nickels, whatever. I've seen people doing using their coins to save. It makes a big difference. I do have a coin jar. I was just looking at it. I'm nowhere near full, so I'm going to keep working on it. But the only thing is, at this point in my life, I use my quarters for laundry. So there's no quarters in there, so it does take a little bit longer with just, the pennies, dimes, and nickels. But still, I'm saving something, and I'm proud of myself for that. I remember there was a time where I would overdraft my account on a weekly basis. The bank made so much money for me, and nobody said, hey, dummy, how about put a little money aside? Yeah, you have to figure it out, and I'm so glad for this community because it's shown me that I can take control of my finances. Even if it's a small amount of income, take control of your finances. Big difference. Anyway, grab the freebie. Check out the SilynthiaC Budget Creations. Also, Baddie Bankroll. I will link her so you can see what she's all about as well. But that's it for now, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. All of the things that can keep us connected. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.